Hi Libra, my name is Olivia and this is going to be your end of April reading. So it's going to span from around April 15th to around the 30th, give or take the like coming into Taurus season and coming into May. So this is going to apply to Libra Sun, Moon, or Rising Libra Dominant, or if you're just here because you're cross-watching and you want to watch Libra's reading, then welcome. And Libra, so before I turned on the camera and I was like, I'm going to start your reading, I could not stop focusing on rose quartz. Could not stop focusing on my rose quartz, like, cluster. So love, emotions, theme coming up, unconditional love, love, romance, love. I'm hearing bud love, of course. And before I even start to shuffle the cards, I found out that Avril Lavigne, who is a singer that I was obsessed with for majority of my childhood, is a double Libra. And I just found this out like 2 days ago, and I literally was screaming. Like, I was like, how does everything make sense now? Like, I was literally like, I can't believe she's a double Libra. Libra Sun and Rising Sun in the 12th house. And I was like, damn, it makes so much sense. But, okay, Libra, first let's talk. So, Chiron is in Aries now, opposing you. And for the next 8 years, there's going to be a whole lot of focus on self-healing and people facing themselves head on. And there is going to be a little bit of aggressive or challenging energy, let me say, in relationships and relating, period. Chiron in Pisces, everyone was suffering together. Chiron in Aries, people will suffer alone. And this is going to affect you. Like, this is going to affect you. Now, not only is the Saturn and Pluto energy, you know, Uranus, now Chiron's moving into Aries, and there's going to be more energy. And I feel the need to also remind you, Libra, in summertime, the nodes will shift, and they're going to be in Cancer and Capricorn. So, Libra, a lot of energy aspecting you and challenging you, squaring and opposing. And I'm hearing, isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? That's Avril Lavigne's song. It's a damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. And that's what I love about Libra, because it is like the fatal flaw, right? The tragic love story. And I think that coming into Taurus season, like, we're leaving Aries season, and I think you're like, oh, thank God, right? Be riddance, like, good riddance. Coming into Taurus season carries the Venus vibration, and I think that this is going to be much better for you. You're going to feel much better. And I think that there is this feeling coming up that I'm feeling for you, that Libra, it's like you know, I'm hearing who wants to be alone? Who wants to be alone? That, like, it's so funny because Libra will, like, judge people for that. Libra will be like, ew, this person wants to be alone. Like, that's weird. Like, or, you know, like, because, like, Libra, I think that you feel this sort of energy of, well, if all of this is going to be happening, right, well, I don't want to face it by myself. I don't want to face it by myself, you know? I've said this before in a Capricorn reading. But I've said before that, well, this was my own words, but like I said it in Capricorns, but I feel like you guys will relate to this right now for whatever reason, maybe not, but you know, the real true proof of success is love, is when you have someone, and this doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. This could be for some people, their children. This could be for some people, their close partners, right? Their close friends. People like to feel in companionship. That really does keep people alive. Being able to really connect. Like, there are so many people who are only getting by because of their good friends, because of their lovers, and people that care. And I think, Libra, I'm kind of feeling like you want that out of everyone right now, but I'm also kind of feeling like your role, Libra, now at the end of Aries season, the end of April, coming into May, is you may have to be that person for others. you now with Chiron going to be opposing you, it's like you now have to be that person. And I'm hearing, you know, smile even at your enemies. You know what I mean? You may feel like and Saturn is retrograde now. You may feel like as the end of April that there is this feeling of you have to be kind. I'm hearing be the better person. Okay, first two cards out. We have Emperor, Aries card. Emperor comes out with the Four of Cups. So, contemplative about an Aries in your life. Not too sure about them. I'm here, not too sure about them. Bottom of the deck right now, the Moon. Definitely not too sure. Feeling disconnected from yourself. Feeling disconnected. I'm literally seeing in my head right now a plug being pulled out of a wall like this, like pulled out. Feeling pulled and plugged out from yourself and personal power. Feeling like you have been almost removed from your physical body. Feeling like you have been removed from yourself. There could be an emphasis right now of outer body experience. Libra, you may be end of April, you may feel like coming into this, you're like in an outer body experience. And you may feel like you're not even in your body right now. You're not even connected to yourself. You're not even in your body. And you could also be pondering about an Aries. But I'm feeling I'm feeling that it is the outer body experience. Feeling like you're just not connected to yourself right now. And third card to come out, the Tower. Bum, ba-da-dun. The Tower. Okay. As I pull the Tower, what I'm imagining in my head right now is, you know the game, there used to be that game, it was like a doctor game, and when you had to like get the tweezers and put the little pieces in, and it would be like, zing, it would like zap you, and it would like, if you touch the edge, it would be like, zing. That's just what I imagine in my head right now. So, Libra, there may be someone in your life right now that you feel like the more you try to get close to them, the more they push you away. And you may feel like, and if this isn't a person, you could feel like with something, however that may resonate for you, that the more that you're trying, or the more that you're trying to get closer, it's just the more it's like zap, zap, nope. It like pushes you away. And I'm feeling the need to tell you that's the Uranus and Aries energy. I'm hearing don't get too close. Don't go there. I'm hearing like danger zone. Don't get too close. Don't touch that. I'm hearing don't touch that. And there is this feeling, I think, that it's like the more you try to connect with yourself, or the more that you're trying to connect with someone else right now, you just feel blocked. You feel like you are being zapped. And again, I'm hearing it in my head, the zap, and the zap, like, almost also like in talk shows when there's like games and someone gets it wrong, you know, they hit the thing and it's like, eh. I'm hearing that for you guys right now. It's like you're approaching a situation and it's not, something is not connecting. It's just not connecting. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? It's a damn cold night. Trying to figure out this life. Libra, I'm seeing you right now in my head as like you feel like right now it's just all or nothing. Or it's like you feel right now where it's like no matter what I do, I'm hearing. Like it's like no matter what I do. Feeling very challenged, Libra. Okay, so Hermit comes up. Virgo's coming up now. Virgo and Aries making their way in this reading. Hermit comes up, sits right at the bottom, at the center. I'm here. I feel the need to ask you, Libra, how well do you know yourself? How well do you know yourself, and could you know yourself better? Could you know yourself better? The Hermit. Hermit's coming out. So far, though, the two cards on this table, like, very introspective. Like Four of Cups and the Hermit being on the table is like, there is this feeling at the end of April for you, you're going to be in a very spiritually reclusive space. You're going to be, I'm feeling like you're trying to figure something out right now. Like you're contemplating, you're pondering, you're wondering, you're trying to understand something about your spirituality. Excuse me. You're trying to understand something about your inner world, Libra. It's like you're in this space of, well, what is it? What am I missing? I'm hearing like, what am I missing? What am I not getting right? I'm hearing, damn, like, what am I not getting right? I've been saying this in all of the readings, but just so you guys know, always watch for your sun, moon, and rising. Your sun sign is going to be more of like what's going on. It's going to be like the whole, like I was going to explain this as if it was a story. The sun would be the plot of what's going on right now. Your rising sign would be like the action, what you're doing, what's taking place. I don't know how I would use that word, but like then the moon would be like the pathos. It would be like the emotional part. It would be how you're feeling. It would be the emotional response to the story. What's the hidden message? And now I also have been telling people, I said in Scorpios, and I think someone else's Taurus maybe, I said that if a reading resonates with your love life, go watch your Venus signs video. And if like a reading is resonating, let's say with like your work, watch your MC. Watch that video, or watch your Mars. So think about stuff like that. Okay, so Magician and Four of Pentacles falls out. And the Magician and the Tower is in the middle of both of these. So Four of Pentacles literally jumped over the Tower and fell in front of it. And the Magician fell after the Tower. So the Tower right now is sandwiched in between the Four of Pentacles and the Magician. Bottom of the deck right now, Five of Pentacles. So, Four of Pentacles and the Magician, Libra. Okay. I'm hearing I can do this on my own. I can do this on my own. Libra, I'm kind of sensing that it's like, what you are very shaken up about right now may be the lack of support. I think right now, Libra, you may feel kind of like weird because you're having to do some things now completely alone. Chiron just went into Aries, and like the Emperor is about self. This is self. This is my vision, my ego. I'll delegate to you. I do what I want. Hermit is, do not bother me. I am in myself right now. Please do not disturb my creative process. Please do not disturb my serenity, my serendipity. Don't disturb me spiritually. And then it's funny because the Four of Cups is in the middle of the Emperor and the Hermit. So when I'm looking at it that way, like I'm going to show you this visual. So let's just say that, right? Like Four of Cups in the middle. It's like, I feel like, Libra, that's you. You're like, why aren't they letting me in? And it's like, why isn't this person, like, giving me the attention? And you're kind of in the middle, like, oh, you know, like, this sucks. I'm hearing, like, this is boring. This sucks. And then Four of Pentacles and the Tower and the Magician. I think, Libra, what's really shaking you up, right, is that you can do this shit on your own, boo. So I'm hearing, like, you can do this on your own. I think that you're shook right now by your own personal power. I think that you may not be, and I'm kind of sensing that for a number of you, this may just now be resonating just by me saying it. I think that maybe a lot of you have not even considered this concept, this isn't even a concept until this moment. But it's like, maybe that you're feeling off because you're so used to putting yourself in relationships. You're so used to having someone tag along, or you're so used to entering things partnered. You're so used to having that connection feeling. And I think that right now, with so much energy aspecting you, opposing and squaring, Libra, it's like the universe right now is asking for you to believe in your self-power, believe in your personal power, and go get it on your own. Libra, I think that it's time for you to go get something on your own right now and to really believe in your self-power. I'm feeling right now, Libra, it's like you do have an ego and you do have an identity. I've said this before on Twitter, but that Aries is man and Libra is man-made. And that is because Libra is the one sign, right, that is not, it's like the balance beam. It's not physical, it's not an animal, or it's man-made. And I feel like Libra now, with this Chiron shift, you are realizing you are man. You do have an identity. You do have an ego. You do have a sense of self. And it's like not, I'm hearing I'm hearing it's not my business what you think of me. I'm hearing the Coco Chanel quote, I don't care what people think of me. Or I don't care what you think of me. I don't think of you at all. I don't care what you think of me. I don't think of you at all. And there is a sense of ego here, Libra. You do have an ego. You do have a sense of self. And I got jumbled up there because I started to really, really focus on red jasper and tiger's eye. Really strongly, I started to focus on these two. You're having to bring out your personal power now, Libra, and I think that there's something going on in your life where you got to go at it alone. This is coming up a lot for a lot of the readings. The whole concept of having to go at something alone. This is coming up for quite a few of the signs, and I really feel like it's the Chiron shift. And I really think it's the Chiron shift partnered with Saturn and Capricorn. It's like people are reevaluating what their life's purpose is and what their soul's purpose is, and because Saturn is retrograde. It's making this. It's a introspective kind of energy. A lot of people are, I think, coming into the end of April and into Taurus season, feeling like having to just reevaluate their self concept. So, Libra, again, I'm feeling like you are going to be. I'm feeling to tell you this. You are going to be very, very surprised by how well you go now and do something alone. Like I'm hearing you will be smitten. I'm hearing you're going to be smitten because I'm hearing you can do this, Libra. Like you can do this. And I'm hearing all on your own, like all on your own. I'm hearing they will come to you. They will come to you. I'm hearing beggars cannot be choosers, and they will come begging for you. They will come begging at your feet. They will beg for you. And such a message here of personal power and manifestation on your own. And I feel like that's what kind of has you shaken up. It's like, I don't know, Libra, if maybe you're just questioning your own power, but don't. Don't. So this stack just came out. 6 cards just came out. And then bottom of the deck, it's funny, the last 5 readings I've been doing, this has been happening. Like 6 or 5 will come out, and then the bottom of the deck will be like, it would be perfect. And it's just like things are coming out as like full, if that makes sense. So we have 2 5s here. 2 5s and 2 pages. Very interesting. 2 5s and 2 pages. And we start with a 6. So first off, Libra, I want to say that you are heading now, end of April coming into May, you are taking a more sensitive approach. You are taking a much more vulnerable approach towards something. We have the 6 of Swords with a Page of Cups. Now this right here, though, also is a very, very strong indicator of that you're going to receive a message. You could even receive a text message, a very heartfelt text message, an email. This is like a communication of heart. There may be something you have to say, Libra. You may have already done it. Maybe you sent like a very heartfelt message to someone recently, or like I'm hearing don't wait on an apology. I am hearing that, Libra. I am hearing don't wait on an apology. So, but there is this feeling of, I think that you maybe, I'm hearing, I'm hearing I spoke my heart out. You know, it's like I spoke my heart out. I'm hearing I wore my heart on my sleeve. I poured my heart out. That's it. I poured my heart out. I wore my heart on my sleeve. I'm hearing, and and I couldn't even hear anything really back from you, or is this feeling of like maybe an emotional message or communication that felt unrequited somehow, or I am kind of feeling that it's like, again, I'm hearing I poured my heart out to you, I was willing, and I'm literally feeling the need to like touch my wrist, like literally you wore your heart on your sleeve, like you poured your heart out into something, and then I think that now you've realized that I'm hearing it caused more damage than good, maybe. It caused more damage than good because after that we have the Five of Wands. Or I think that maybe that initial feeling of pouring your heart out to someone, you realize like maybe how many people you may need to do that with almost, or how many people have put you in a position to where you felt like you had to pour your heart out, or you felt like you were not well emotionally received. Like this could be a whole group of people you feel like you need to get away from. Like you want to just tell them how you feel and then get away from them. I'm feeling like this isn't going to resonate with all of you, but it will for a number of you. And I think that Libra also, like you are leaving some sort of, I feel like you had some sort of mishap. There was some sort of miscommunication, right? Mercury was in Aries retrograde, but it's like, it could have been with a Pisces. Like this is Pisces. This is Pisces card. But if it wasn't with Pisces, it was like it was a water person, or this was an emotional message, right? But now Five of Wands, Libra, I'm feeling like you're in a space right now where you're having to evaluate your surroundings, the people in your surroundings. The end of April for you coming into May, I am kind of sensing that there is going to be this sort of what is the word I'm trying to think of? Like rival, almost like a rivalry. There is this sort of feeling where it's like you may come into a little bit of a rival because you did speak your truth. It's like may have already happened. I'm feeling for a number of you this already happened. I'm feeling for a number of you it's about to happen. But it's like you spoke your truth, and I think that it like caused a mini war. It brought out. I'm hearing it brought out the wolves. Ooh, like it brought out the wolves, right? And I think, Libra, that there is like a group of people in your life, or a handful of people in your life, that you seriously need to check. Like you seriously need to check them. Like you seriously need to remind them who is the diplomatic god. Like I think that you need to, I think that you, I'm hearing out of the kindness of your heart, were vulnerable. You spoke. You tried to work something out. You tried to play nice, right? Play nice for what? And now it's like, I think coming into May and the end of April, you're gonna feel like nice for what? Nice for what? Things are going to be a little rowdy, Libra. That's how I'm going to leave that, because I'm having a hard time trying to, but the way that I'm feeling it is like it's different for all of you. Like this could be, for some of you, a group of friends. For some of you, it could be like a few of your exes. For some of you, it could be like your family members. It's like hard for me to explain this Five of Wands, but I'm feeling like you may have spoken on something, and then that person told a few of their people, and now you can feel that there's just energy against you. So I'm going to kind of just heed that and leave this to the side, and might come back to that. But Queen of Swords comes out to say, Libra, I'm hearing all's fun and games until someone gets hurt. All's fun and games until someone gets hurt. And Libra, I think that you got hurt. You may have gotten hurt, but Libra, coming into the end of April though, because we see, okay, after the Queen of Swords, we have the Five of Cups and the Page of Wands. Five of Cups and Page of Wands. I'm hearing a Blair Waldorf quote. And she says, we are not slaves to our emotions. We are not servants to our emotions. We can control them. We are not slaves. We are not servants to our emotions. We can control them. We can suppress them. We can stomp them like bugs. There's a Blair Waldorf quote like that, but basically it's we are not servants to our emotions. That's like the most powerful line, and we can stomp them like bugs. And I'm feeling like coming into the end of April, Libra, you are coming into that sort of vibration where you're feeling like you are on this path right now, like you're focusing on your goals and you're realizing that if you want to get something done right now, you have to do it by yourself. This could even be a community. Let me also say that. This could be a community. I think, Libra, that maybe you have been feeling ridiculed for speaking your truth, and you may have been feeling ridiculed by a group of people for being vulnerable and really putting yourself out there. And I think that coming into May, you have to show people who's boss. And you're going to realize that, like, I have better things to focus on. I'm here. I have better things to accomplish. And I think that you're coming into this mode of where you're focusing more on your personal goals and your sense of success and your sense of accomplishment. And it's like you're having to get real in the Libra mode again, like real icy. I'm hearing Ice Queen getting real icy again, because it is that feeling of you're not going to let it hold you down. Like you're not going to let that. I'm hearing like I'm not going to let that hold me down. I'm not going to let that get under my skin. I'm hearing I'm not going to let that hurt my feelings. It's almost like you're in this emotional defensive mode, because it's like I think that you tried to do something, you tried to like be nice, and it like maybe somehow backfired. So now you just feel like, all right, well then I'm just gonna do what I know how to do best, and I'm just gonna play it by I'm here play it by ear and play it fair, play it nice. Like I'm hearing it doesn't. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it's no hard feelings because there's no feelings at all. No hard feelings because there's no feelings at all. This is not, I'm hearing this is not a personal matter. This is impersonal. Again, I'm hearing the quote, I don't care what you think of me. I don't think of you at all. I don't think of you. Now after the Five of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, which is good. Page of Wands, and bottom of the deck, Libra, is the Ten of Cups right now. Despite all of this, again, love is coming through for you. Wholeness, feeling complete. And I think that you come into May, Libra, feeling like, there's a song that just started to come to me. It's like it was like a bouncy sort of energy. It's in the movie The Sandlot. It's like, a wing go up, a wing go up, a wing go up, a wing go up, a wing go up. That's the energy I'm feeling. Like as you come into May, you're gonna feel it's like says something about a lion, I think. Oh well. If you guys know what song I'm talking about, please leave it below. So Page of Wands, you're coming into May like the Page of Wands. I think that you're feeling like, you know what? I have a vision. I'm ready to go on this adventure for myself. I'm ready to like, you know, I think that this is also maybe even Chiron and Aries a little bit, like making you feel like I have something to chase right now. I have something to put my energy into. I'm pursuing something. This is for me. This is for myself. This is my happiness. This is something I want. I'm hearing, what about me? What about me? I'm going to let at least one more card come out, Libra. These last 5 readings I did today on the, what's today? The 17th, I believe. Yeah, 17. These are I feel like these are the best readings. The energy is very potent for me today. Like I'm feeling these. They're all longer. You can like see they're just all longer. So Queen of Wands comes out, Libra. Was the last card. And on the bottom, oh wow, this, you may need to watch Scorpio's reading. Oh, I'm sorry, not Scorpio, Leo. There is overlay with this reading with Leo's reading. At Leo's reading, the last cards at the bottom of the deck, the last cards that came out was also the Devil, and underneath the Ace of Cups. So this is coming out again. So there is crossover with Leo's reading if you guys maybe want to check that out. But Queen of Wands. So we had the Page of Wands and it turns into the Queen of Wands. So Libra, the final message that I leave you with as you come into the end of April, I'm hearing go out with a bang. Go out with a bang. Go out with a bang, Libra. That's all I'm really feeling. Like, I'm like, now there could also be a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn involved in this, or an Aries. Aries very strongly, also Sagittarius, Leo, but Capricorn as well. There is this feeling, Libra, of, I'm hearing, don't let Saturn suppress you. Don't let a Capricorn suppress you. If you have Capricorn energy, don't let your Capricorn energy suppress yourself. There is this feeling of that as you go through the end of April and you come into May, it is time for you, Libra, to take power back in your hands and take creative control. If you feel like you want to create something right now, if you want to manifest, if you want to look better, right, feel better, take better care of yourself. Chiron's and Aries inspiring everybody now to take better care of themselves. Do it, Libra. There is this feeling of that you are now entering a phase, an energetic phase, a cycle of being responsible, like taking responsibility for your own creative process, taking responsibility for your own pursuit. You are having to go at something alone now, Libra, and it's like, it's for you. It's your creative process. It's what you want to go after right now. Yeah, it's like, this is my choice. I'm hearing, this is my choice. This is my future. I'm hearing, this is my future. Very defensive. Now, you also may be having a little bit of beef with fire signs. I am going to say that. Fire signs, specifically Aries, though. Aries is coming too strong. And again, I did say there was crossover with Leo, so it could be a Leo. So again, be wary of the fire signs right now and focus on yourself. You are manifesting what you want right now, but for you. You have the stick of manifestation in your hands, Libra. So you get to decide what you do with it now coming into May. So, Libra, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it finds you well and it resonates with you the way that it needs to. Again, my name is Olivia. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do. I do daily tarot readings and I do beginning and end of month readings for all 12 of the zodiac signs each month. And check out my description box before you go. I would love to be in contact with you. So I'm sending you my love, Libra. Let's see what happens at the beginning of May from all of this. But again, create the life you want to live because you're the only one that's going to do it. And until the next reading, sending my love.